Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley. Dave Cackley's over yonder. We've got is it Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday.
Things are a little bit of a blur for me. I'm still trying to recover, trying to recoup.
From what?
And recover. Well, I got the oral surgery that went on.
Right.
Yeah, it's still a little on the sore side.
Okay.
But I brought a show and tell.
Awesome. It's just
I did.
third grade. Okay.
You're going to be proud of me because, I like gadgets. Like I got my Magic 8 ball that everybody loves.
Right.
Because you can never, and then I got my Mickey Mouse ears.
Of course.
Just in case, you have a Mickey Mouse Club thing break out.
Uh-huh.
All right, so before Christmas, I'm doing a little shopping, which, by the way, I haven't seen or heard anything of my Christmas gift from you.
No, not yet, because they didn't have it. I'm waiting for them to restock it.
Okay, so in other words, forget it.
No, not necessarily forget it.
Not necessarily, but in other words, forget it.
You're going to get it at some point. I just don't know exactly when. You will get this gift at some point. I can't say if it's going to be in the next 364 days or what.
So in other words, forget it.
No, right, not at all.
But anyway, I was out before the holiday season myself, doing a little shopping here and there, and I stumbled into the Rite Aid. Which, by the way, I get all my prescriptions at Rite Aid.
Of course.
And I saw this gadget, and I'm like, ooh, I got to have that. But being the smart-minded consumer I am, I thought, I'm going to wait till after Christmas and just see if they have a better price on it.
Okay.
They did. It was half off. And then on
top
of that,
what'd you get?
When Cindy goes to Rite Aid, she uses her little reward card thing, and she gets all these points built up on things.
Right.
So take a look at this. See that? This is the
that?
Atari Retro Flashback handheld game.
Oh
there are
God.
70 Atari games on this handheld unit, and if you can see real good and close right there, what do I have brought up?
Okay. I can't see.
That's Pitfall.
Oh, cool.
It's got Pitfall, it's got Pac-Man, it's got River Raid. We were bowling last night. We had a little bowling tournament here at the house.
Atari bowling?
Atari bowling. It was fun. It's got slot machines, it's got Pong, it's got Double Dunk. It's got them all, man. So
sweet.
If ever you wonder where I'm at, it may be me knee-deep in the Atari games from way back when.
Oh,
and are you ready for this? So it was like $70 before Christmas. After Christmas, it was half off, and then I used her points. Mm-hmm. I got this and whatever else I needed after Christmas for like $4.
Oh wow! Look at you, economical shopper,
dude. Am I the complete guy or what? No wonder Cindy's always so happy.
I was gonna say you're what we call a catch.
Oh,
and I say me and my friends in the heterosexual and the gay communities.
Right.
Say, hey.
We got Adventure, we got Air Raiders, we've got Asteroids. Tempest is on here.
Asteroids. Wow.
Yep. We got Slot Machine. Got Blackjack for you gambling degenerates.
That's right.
Yep, you can play that on there. It's all
right
there.
Atari Blackjack?
Yeah, Atari Blackjack's on here.
Really?
Yeah, you'll have to come out sometime.
Absolutely.
Well, for $1, I'll let you play it.
Not 2 quarters?
No,
give you 2 quarters?
It's $1.
Okay.
We're not
going 19. And we're not going late 80s arcade prices. No.
What was your favorite arcade game back in the day?
Honestly, you know what one scared the hell out of me? Dragon's Lair. Ever played Dragon's Lair and it would turn into like a skeleton and break apart? That was a little creepy for a kid.
I have that game.
Really?
I have a DVD
I
of
never
that
could
game.
figure it out.
That came out on DVD. You can actually play it in your DVD player.
I was really good at Donkey Kong Jr.
I wasn't. I was not very good at Donkey Kong. I remember Dragon's Lair, and you know what? I'm equally as bad at it on the DVD as I was. And that was an expensive game.
You had to put in. That was the first, I want to say 3/4, maybe 4/4. Yeah, I don't want to say 4/4. It was close to $1. Yeah, because the graphics were. My God! It was.
Listen.
insanity.
It's quarter, not quarter.
Okay, don't. I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
You're
next
not
gonna
punch anybody. I want you to get it right. It's quarter.
Shut up.
Quarter. Anyway, yeah, it was $1 to play Dragon's Lair back in the day. It was expensive.
That's amazing.
Still, nothing beats pinball. That's all I have to say. That this has got Atari pinball on it.
Okay.
If I didn't have my own pinball machine, I'd be playing Atari pinball.
Of course you would. You want me to get into the news, or you want to continue to wax nostalgia.
Oh, are we doing news? Yeah. Hey, yeah, we can do that. Oh, you
got a lot
in
of
some kind of rush today?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to call myself a prophet. I don't want to say I'm a soothsayer.
Okay.
But I called it yesterday, and now it's in the news again today. Oprah Winfrey ignited speculation that she will run for president in 2020 following her speech celebrating women at the Golden Globes. Now, the National Review cited 4 reasons why Oprah Winfrey could do this. Number 1, she couldn't ask for more favorable media coverage. There is not a single mainstream media outlet that's going to crap on Oprah Winfrey at all for anything. It doesn't matter what she does. She could drown a sack of baby kittens. It wouldn't matter because she's Oprah. Number 2, name recognition and a buttload of cash. Yep. Everybody knows Oprah. Everybody likes Oprah, and she's got a ton of money. It's similar, and similar to Donald Trump, Oprah would have no trouble delaying any decision to run because she's going to be in the public spotlight.
Yep.
She is always going to be there. She can wait and see, okay, wait, is Joe Biden going to run? Because, if Joe Biden runs, maybe I won't. But, Biden's pushing 80. So, odds he is right now the top Democratic candidate. I'll get to my thoughts on this in a second. But number 4, she will also have – this is something people don't think about. She'll have favorable notices from the small but politically influential Never Trump movement within the Republican Party. There are still those Never Trumpers in the Republican Party who would possibly get behind Oprah as a candidate. So I'm telling you this, and I believe this. If she runs, Oprah Winfrey is the next president. Think about how weird it was thinking about the idea of a Donald Trump presidency. Now it's not weird anymore. Well, not only that, we're chugging along, a year into this, the economy is doing well, everything. We're okay with these outsiders coming in, and Oprah is infinitely more likable. I'm telling you this right. If Oprah Winfrey runs, I don't care who she wins, and I think she wins by double digits. I mean, even if people start not liking her a little bit, it doesn't matter. She is the next president of the United States if she decides to run. I will take that to the bank. There's no stopping that train.
She's failed less than Trump has on things.
Yeah. Are you talking about Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would.
You know what I mean? She's had a pretty successful business with Harpo Productions.
Yep.
The Oprah channel has it skipped a little bit here and there. It's not been perfect, but it's not been bad. But if you look at the laundry list of things that Trump has completely driven right into the wall over the years. She's got a better business record than Donald Trump does.
You can make that argument. That's not a bad argument. I think likability.
I'm not against the idea. And there's so many people out there, especially I'm reading on Facebook this morning about blah 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 blah. Oprah this, Oprah that.
I'm telling you,
I'm not against the idea.
That's not. I'm not for or against it. I like these outside. I'm fascinated by by the
I don't know.
But I think she wins.
My only hang up would be, is Oprah tough enough? Is she seriously though? I mean, but when the rubber hits the road, is Oprah the one that's got the backbone to stand up to a threatening world leader and take out on Osama bin Laden? Or you know what I mean? That would be my only question.
Here's what you got to realize, and I feel like this has gone on for the past year. Trump hasn't had, aside from tweeting mean stuff and occasionally insane things, Donald Trump really hasn't done much. He hasn't done. I mean, he's let the grown-ups. He hasn't done anything. He's let the grown-ups handle taxes, the economy. He's listened to his generals regarding foreign policy and anything regarding national defense. He's listened to the experts and kind of gotten out of the way. The only reason anybody talks about Trump is because he tweets. Otherwise, no one would say anything. I think Oprah would be similar. I think Oprah is smart enough to understand, to know what she doesn't know, and let the people who know do it, and then she can just communicate the message because she is a master communicator. I think.
I guess we shall see.
we'll see what happens. President Trump, meanwhile, did sign a measure on Monday creating a new national park for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in Georgia. The president performed the signing on Air Force One with Alveda King, the niece of the late civil rights icon, looking on. The law creates the first national park in the state. And, you know, when you get past social media stuff, you get off Twitter, you get off Facebook, we really do as a country, and as you think about where we were in the 1960s as far as race relations to where we are now, it's night and day. We really do get along well. Are there obstacles? Yeah, but you can get over them with a little effort. It's not what it was. I think you're not going to completely eradicate racism because it comes from ignorance, and there are always going to be ignorant people. But I think it's nice to be able to take a step back and go, you know what? We really do get along pretty well for as big a melting pot as we are, all the different nationalities, all the different cultures that come together. We really do. Things are pretty good from a race and culture standpoint here in general.
They could be better.
Everything could be better. I think it's amazing to think about how well we do get along, considering, like I said, all the different cultures, all the different races. We do.
I think
things are good.
I mean, you're kind of sugarcoating it a little bit, and that's okay. But I think from my point of view, I think they're, instead of going in the right direction, they're kind of going in the other direction. I think they've taken a turn for the worse recently. If you really follow and watch social media and read the undertones and things like that, and that's
social media.
Listen to me. Shut up a minute and listen to me. Walk into that. The undercurrent of it all is not as healthy as it should be, because there is still a real tone of people out there that were appalled a black guy got elected president twice. There are people out there that are just disgusted that a black man was president. And that's now ridiculous. That Trump is there, I mean, think what you want of President Trump, whatever. They are just smitten with him because he's not the black guy. He can do no wrong because he's not the black guy that's the president.
That's bullshit.
Huh?
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. Wait,
I'm not saying there aren't some racists.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
I'm not saying there aren't some racists, because that deserves that. Because quite honestly,
listen. I'm telling you this as a perspective of watching longtime friends of mine, people that I've known for a long time, that are posting things that are veiled commentary on the fact that we no longer have a black president, and I'm watching what they write, and I literally can't believe what the tone of what they're saying is, that, hey, we no longer have a black president, thank God.
You realize that a good portion of the people who voted for Barack Obama in 2008 and 2012 voted for Donald Trump in 2016. You understand that, a good portion. Okay, I'm not saying that there aren't racists out there who didn't want a black president. I said that there are still racists.
Okay.
But the idea that that's where we are right now is asinine. We're not. That's not who we are as a country.
I'm telling you what I'm reading day in and day out, and
you're confusing social media with real life. It's not real life.
Okay.
It's fake. It's social media. It's Facebook. It's Twitter. Dude. You get away from that. You get to how people treat each other on a person-to-person, a face-to-face basis.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Okay.
It's not that. That's ridiculous, man. Come on.
Listen to me. Listen to me before you move on to your next story. When they're sitting there behind a keyboard and they don't have anybody to face, they can type what they're really thinking, okay? They have to behave when they're out in public. They have to say something, and they have to conform to a certain way of acting and interacting and things like that when they're in public. They just got to do it. That's the way things work.
That's what I care about.
When they're sitting at home and they can type whatever they want and they can veil their comments the way that they want to phrase them and the way that they want to put them, I'm telling you, the race problem in this country is worse than you think.
It isn't.
It really is.
Okay,
like think what you want, but you trust me on this one. The race problem in this country is worse than you think it is, because you're not seeing the full picture.
I'm going based on how people act in their day-to-day life. I'm not going based on what people do, and when they're out in front and they're around
other people is totally different than when they're at home and they're able to sit down and write their thoughts, and they think that they're hiding behind a screen name or whatever, and they think that they can bury their racial thoughts and their motives and things like that behind words that are veiled to get around. basically what they're saying is, hey, the black guy's not the president anymore, and that's a good
thing. Where
and
have you heard this written? Where have you heard this written? Where have you heard it written on Facebook or Twitter? Where have you seen that or heard that? That wasn't from where? You're saying you're seeing these veiled references and code words. You got to give me a specific instance. You're not going to
name names of people on my Facebook feed, and I couldn't right now. I couldn't just name you a bunch of people that I've known on Facebook.
All right. I'm just saying. I think it's blown out. I think it's media driven, and I think it's hot garbage. I think the way we treat each other in everyday life is what matters. I don't care what people are doing on social media or Twitter. That's not real life to me.
Okay.
How do you handle yourself in everyday life with people you meet on the street?
Very good. And my 2 cents on the situation is, I think racism is worse in real life than you're giving it, than you think it is. So there's my vote. Keep working on it.
Agree to disagree. Moving on. All right. And the iconic monument along the lakeshore is coming under fire. The Michigan Association of Civil Rights and the Wisconsin-based Freedom from Religion Foundation want a cross honoring Father Pere Marquette removed. Both groups claim the cross is a violation of the First Amendment's Establishment Clause. Marquette was one of the first European settlers to explore the area back in the 1600s. I think you and I both agree this is dumb. Leave the cross up. That's just stupid. Okay, it doesn't establish a religion, but having a cross there is not an establishment of a religion. That's dumb.
I'm going to have to agree there. If you don't like it, don't go look at it.
Exactly.
That's all there is to it.
It's just common sense.
And if you're in Wisconsin,
what exactly?
You can't see that far anyway.
Well said.
That's why we got the Coast Guard, to keep those people from Wisconsin out of here.
All right, in sports, Tua Tagovailoa came off the bench to lead Alabama to a come-from-behind 26-23 overtime win over Georgia in the NCAA National Championship game. Once again, Tua Tagovailoa. I pronounced his name right. I've been working on that for like an hour. Tua Tagovailoa, true freshman, comes from behind, leads the Roll Tide to the national championship. That's sports.
That's sports. All right, Dave Cackley, have yourself a great Tuesday, and we will talk to you back here tomorrow.
See ya.